Imagine teaching someone your job and finding out they're paid more to learn it than you are to do it and to train it. How upset would that make you? Well, that's what keeps happening in corporate America today because companies don't understand what they are doing with this practice. So what are we talking about? What we're talking about is, let's say that you hire some people 3 years ago and they all make $75,000 to do whatever role. They're in marketing, they're coordinators, let's say. So you got your marketing coordinators making $75,000. And now in 3 or 4 years, that market is going to move, right? And so let's say the market's moved up and that position now pays $85,000 in the market. So companies are hiring the $85,000 person and putting them in. Now you have people training and developing people that have been there for 3 years. New people making $10,000 more than them. And what will happen is, because companies traditionally give a 3% annual increase, right? So even the new person will get that annual increase. So then every year, that new person will always be at least $10,000 ahead of everybody else's increase. And they have no experience at your company and you trained and developed them. Does that seem fair to you? What's the problem with this? The problem with this is now it's federal law that employees are protected to be able to talk about their salaries. And when they do, then they're going to go to their employer and say, why do you have me out here training Brenda? And I've been here for 3 years and she makes $10K more than me and she doesn't know anything. She doesn't even know how to log into our systems or do any of our job and she's making $10K more than me to start. Why are you doing that? And they will be pissed, and it will be your fault as managers and as the company. So how do you get around this? First of all, many states like California and others now have a law that you have to post the salary band for the position. The reason that that's a good thing is because if you say you're a director of marketing at a 100-person company versus a 500-person company versus 1,000 or a 5,000-person company, those are completely different jobs and completely different levels of responsibility. And the reason that's important is you have to have the salary band there to let people know really how much responsibility they're going to be ready to take from their past experience. Now, if you, in the course of this, are sitting there talking to that person and you go, you know what, we're going to bring some new people in and this lady Brenda that we want to hire is going to negotiate it for $85,000, the right thing for the company to do is to sit down and say we need to bring everybody else up to 87.5 so that they're above the level that Brenda comes in, because that's what's fair, because they have tenure on her and they're going to be training her and she doesn't know anything yet, at least. That's called a market adjustment, and every reasonable, ethical, and moral company should be doing that before they bring new people in at the same level. If they don't, these employees will have these discussions, and mark my words, you will lose your good people.